I just came from my final committee budget markup ever as council member, and that was bittersweet, but I am very excited about the work that we've done in the Public Works and Operations Committee. We were able to transfer funds to every single other committee at the council to help fulfill important priorities for projects that had been cut and programs that have been cut. So we are the nitty-gritty city committee, and most of our stuff wasn't actually cut this year, which allowed us to make some tweaks and be really generous, but also fill some holes. There were a couple holes we needed to fill for civil justice programs in the Office of Human Rights and the Office of Administrative Hearings that we really do need to be high functioning in order to serve residents. So we did that. But then through just some tweaks in our budget, but also a modest surcharge on food delivery, just 20 cents per delivery, we were able to raise funds to send to committees on all kinds of things. So let me tell you, primarily what we did was nutrition programs to the Committee on Health, including Joyful Markets, Produce Plus, Food and Friends, subsidy for people for grocery delivery, and I'm really proud of that work. Restoring health care to residents who were seeing cuts because of federal subsidies being cut. These are huge priorities for me. I was also able to fund housing vouchers, to fund the Aston in Ward 2, which is only half filled right now. So we're going to be able to fill the rest of that with people experiencing homelessness who need to get off the streets right now. That housing is already available. We're funding the operation of that building. And on top of that, was able to fund a number of priorities for Ward 1 because this is my last year, so I've got to be funding those Ward 1 priorities. So funds to implement the Columbia Heights Mount Pleasant study, funds to improve the Columbia Heights vending zone, grants to Lower Georgia Avenue businesses, funding the Plaza Act grants in Adams Morgan, and the public safety ambassador that was cut, making permanent the community navigator program all across our commercial corridors, making permanent the public restrooms pilot that is now officially a full law, and we are expanding from the original 4 public restrooms to 11 in the next council period. I'm very excited about this. Also was able to restore funding to the Pathways program, which is one of our really important violence prevention programs that gives people wraparound services and gets them into a new career path and out of a life of violence. And that's been an incredibly important program for the people of Ward 1. Next, we'll turn to revenue raisers in the full budget, where I'll be working to do a modest increase on people's passive income that could raise us $120 million.